members who are working to make this program eventual. If I speak about our resource persons, I would like to take few names, those who are completely renowned personalities of India, I would say. First, I would like to start with Valsala Singh Madam. She is the 6th National Woman Excellence Award winner in 2013. She is joining with. She have secured the New Kiran Award also, and she is holding highest degrees of our country. Always contributed to the education for the excellence of the sector education. Welcome, ma'am. We have another resource person, Mr. Narayan Thakur. He's representing the southern side of our country. He has done his engineering from SRM University from Chennai. He has done his advanced management from Pune, and he is one of the renowned and excellent career counselor person all over India, basically in central India and southern India. It's our great opportunity to have you, sir, here, Mr. Narayan. So welcome to the program. Next, we have our resource person, the one of the most prominent personality in our country. He is Hemant Sisodia, who is holding the best degrees and highest degrees of the country. He's completed his MSc, MEd, he cleared his gate. 22 years of teaching experience he is having, and more than 1 decade of experience in teaching with the Shiksha Ratan, who is considered to be one of the renowned person in all of the areas of education to hold the designations for the children in a well-settled manner. And there are so many unseen people, those who are working behind this program to execute this program. Vice Principal of the school, Mr. Anuj Gupta, Admin Head of the school, Mr. Kamal Kumar, all the other technicians, all the other people, those who worked unanimously for many days to make this event possible. So I would like to welcome Valsala ma'am to address the people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Wishing you all the best for today's Career Fest. All the best. And all the participants as well. Thank you. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Were you saying something? I can't hear you, ma'am. I can't hear you. Ma'am, I think,
Narayan
yeah.
Thakur, I would like to invite Narayan Thakur. Narayan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Narayan Thakur, it's great pleasure for our institution to be with us, and this great honor for us that you have given your precious time for this institution. And it was a long time we were waiting for your appointment to have an addresser, such a busy schedule you have. You are moving throughout the country for giving the career counseling to the students, to the universities, to the colleges and all. And within a single node of the institution, you Googled the institution and you informed us like that, yes, I'm ready. This is great honor for us, Narayan. And we are inviting you for this to start with your session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Just like you make sure that am I clearly audible?
Yes, Narayan, you are audible. You may proceed.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much. A very good morning to everyone. I am extremely grateful and extremely excited to be here today. I'm actually very grateful to Sindhu ma'am to giving me this wonderful opportunity. And for the people who do not know this fact, is that Sindhu ma'am, she taught me in 7th and 8th standard, that was back in the year 2009 and 2010. That's almost 15 years. And I'm so glad, I'm grateful to still have that connection with ma'am. And again, very grateful for today's opportunity. And let's start today's session and make sure that I can help all the participants of 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Before starting, let us check if how many of the students over here are from 9th and 10th. I hope all of you have something called a chat box in this meeting. Student of grade 9th and 10th, or do one thing, student from grade 9th, just type 9th in the chat box so that I'll know how many members of 9th are there. Can we have this quickly so that I'll have an affirmation that, okay, all the students are listening to me. Can we do it quickly? Students who are from 9th standard, just type 9th in the chat box. Yes? Okay. Students from 10th standard, can they put 10th in the chat box? Student from 10th standard? All right, I'm not seeing any responses. Student from 11th and 12th standard, can you just write down 11th or 12th in the chat box so that I'll know that you are from this particular class? It will be a lot easier for me to communicate if I'll know what kind of audience I am, dealing with. Yes? All right. Let's move to the next point now. Now, let me share the screen first. All right. All right. I welcome you all for today's session, and let us see if I can help you guys to figure out what exactly you should be doing in your career and in your future. So in today's session, I'll be focused on three main factors for the student of 9th and 10th standard. We will do something called a self-reflection test and a personality trait analysis. Okay, in which we will reflect on ourselves and see which particular stream or career is better for us. Secondly, for the student who are in 11th and 12th standard, who are pursuing their PCM, PCB, Commerce or Humanities, we'll be discussing what all courses and universities are available in India and as well as abroad. Lastly, we will see why I believe that South India is preferred to be a better place for your higher education. All right, let's start with the uh, first table or content of the day. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this is the situation of every student after 10th standard. Okay, he or she is they all get absolutely confused whether what stream to choose, what to do after 10th because they have never thought about it. Okay, now in order to select your stream in your 11th standard, what you should be doing is do a quick self-reflection test, which basically means how much do you know about yourself? You have to ask yourself a few questions that are very important and crucial to know your strengths and weaknesses in order to know what subjects are good for you and which career you are preferring. Okay. So first of all, let us see what are your interests and passion. Okay. Now, in order to know your strength and passion, the very first question that you should be asking yourself, it what subject do I enjoy the most and why? Okay. In standard, when you are pursuing your subjects, you have science, social science, maths, English, you must be having a favorite subject and not so favorite subject. Okay. So you need to figure out what subject do you really enjoy the most when you study a subject. For example, आप कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं and you just lose track of time. Okay. So those are the subjects you are really interested in. All right. Don't think about the marks that you're getting. Think about what interests you. किस चीज में आपका really interest आ रहा है. ठीक है. For example, you are studying something in science, you are studying a topic in science, and it really makes you think about a lot of things that ये कैसे हो रहा है, how should we go ahead with it, and the topic makes you think a lot of other things in the world. So which means that आप उस topic, आप उस subject में बहुत interested हो. Okay. So this is how you will figure out your interest and passion by questioning yourself कि मुझे कौन से सब्जेक्ट में ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है, किस सब्जेक्ट में आई लूज ट्रैक ऑफ टाइम में पढ़ते पढ़ते मुझे 1 2 3 घंटे हो जाते हैं, बट आई जस्ट फॉरगेट अबाउट एवरीथिंग एल्स अराउंड मी, which means that you are interested in that particular subject. Okay. Once you figure out your interest and your passion, what you need to figure out is your strength and weaknesses. Okay. This is very important to know कि आपकी strengths क्या है, आपकी weaknesses क्या है. Okay. Back in the day when we were doing our 11th, our 9th and 10th standard, nobody told us कि आपका strength क्या है, आपकी weaknesses क्या है, and nobody told us that which subject is good for us. We simply had this concept of if you got good marks, go for PCM or PCB. If you got an average marks, go for commerce. And if you got below average marks, go with arts. But today, that is not the case. Okay. Irrespective of the marks, whichever field that you choose, you will have n number of opportunities in your career. Okay. There is no good stream and there is no bad stream. Every stream is equally important and equally good. Okay. It's just that you need to know what is good for your career and what you need to do in your life. All right. Now, in order to find your strengths, you need to ask yourself this particular question: in which subject do I consistently perform well? Not a lot of classes. Just think about your 8th, 9th and 10th standard. आप पिछले 3 classes में कौन सा ऐसा subject है जिसके अंदर you are performing consistently well? Okay. Second question is what subject do I struggle with even after trying hard? ऐसा होता है ना, कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि you are constantly putting your effort in a particular subject, but even after putting effort, you're not getting an output, which means that does not mean that you cannot do it. It's just that you do not have an interest or a passion in that particular subject. Okay. There is nothing wrong in admitting that. Okay. The last question is, do I learn better through theory, practice, visuals, or hands-on experience, which is practical way? So this is the kind of questions you should be asking yourself. आप अपने आप से पूछेंगे तभी आपको पता चलेगा कि आपकी strengths क्या है और आपकी weaknesses क्या है. Okay. Now once you figure out your interest and passion, your strengths and weaknesses, then if at all you have any career aspiration, अब मुझे पता है कि a student of 9th and 10th standard might not have an exact picture in his mind as of what he or she exactly will be doing after 12th standard. But still, अगर आपके मन में ऐसा है कि I want to make a career in medicine, or I want to make a career in engineering, or I want to make a career in business or teaching or anything else, that is very, very good. If you are clear about it, as of now, it is very, very easy for you to go ahead with your stream as well as your career. Okay. If you have that clarity that I am pretty sure I have the strengths, I have the interest and passion to make a career in medicine. So I will be, and I know that I have the capability to crack NEET. Definitely, you should go ahead with your by taking PCB and going ahead with preparation of NEET examination. So that goes same with engineering and business. Okay. Now, for 9th and 10th standard, once you figure out your strength, your weaknesses, your passion, your interest, for the people who do not know what to do after what stream to choose in 11th, this is where you can get help. Okay. अगर आपको सब पता नहीं है, if you're very confused कि I don't know what to choose, I have enough marks to select any stream, but I still do not know कि what stream should I pursue. Okay. So there is something called personality traits which are inbuilt in us, okay, through your entire course from grade 1st to grade 10th. Through your experiences, you have inbuilt those personality traits in yourself, okay. And if you have these particular traits in yourself, which basically shows that you have an option to choose a science stream or commerce stream or humanities or arts stream, okay. For example, let us take for science stream, if a person has this personality trait of curiosity, okay, there is a person and he is very curious, you have this curiosity about every little thing. uh, there is a person जिसको हर चीज के बारे में पता करने की इच्छा होती है. If there is a machine, why is it working, how is it working? If there is a dam, how is it been constructed, and how is it basically working? So the working principle keep wording them again and again. So you have this curious nature. You मतलब हिंदी में we call it as जिज्ञासु, your inbuilt personality trait that you want to know how things are working around you. Okay, which means you have a curiosity, you have a curious nature. All right. Second personality trait is logical and analytical, which means that you have a personality who likes solving problems and thinking through steps. Okay, there are people who run away from problems, and then there are people who try solving problems in a very systematic, in a very organized way. And uh, you have a way to solve problems in your own way, which means you have a good analytical skill. Okay. Similarly, attention to detail. People who are good in mathematics, they know that even if you miss a comma, a negative sign, or even a bracket sign, your you are bound to you are bound to make mistakes at the end of your problem, right? So for the people who have an eye for the attention to detail, those people, science stream is very preferable. All right. The fourth and the last personality trait that we look into a student who is looking for science stream is a disciplined personality. Now I know that discipline is something you look for in every stream, but especially in science stream, since this stream demands a lot of your time and it has a lot of academic load, a person has to be very disciplined when it comes to your study and time management. Okay. If you think you have all of these four personality traits, you can go ahead with choosing science as your preferred stream. Okay. Coming to the next stream, that is commerce stream. Now, for the students of class 9th and 10th who believes who believes that they have a practical mindset, वो बोलते हैं ना कि uh, when the moment you see a person who's good in business, you will get to know. Okay, every instance you go to a market and you have this business mentality. हर जगह आप जहाँ भी जाते हैं, तो you quickly आप दिमाग में आता है कि no, this guy is making profit or this guy is doing a loss or this is how they should be doing. मतलब एक जब business mentality होती है किसी person में, so it's a clear point, okay, that you should be going with the commerce stream. Okay. Also, a person who want to make their career in commerce field, they should be comfortable with numbers. And I'm not saying you need to be good in differentiation, integration, or what do you say, trigonometry, but your basic math. You should be comfortable with numbers, percentages, and your basic math should be very clear. Okay. Next is communication skills. For every business person who is in any business, आपको पता है that they are very good in communication. कोई भी business हो, they have to make good marketing. They have to make sure that the management is good. And any entrepreneur is very good in communicating his thoughts. Because अगर आपको business करना हो तो you have to make sure that आपके point of view सामने वाले consumer को एकदम clearly पता चले. And you have to sell something. You have to make sure that you make a pitch so clearly that that सामने वाला person gets convinced easily. Okay, so communication skills should be very good if you want to go into commerce stream. And the last personality trait that we look into people who want to take commerce as a stream is decision-making skill. This is without a fact, you can say that every business person has a very good decision-making skills. They make decisions very quickly. Okay? जिसके पास से अच्छा business चल रहा है, my father is a businessman, and when I see him, he takes decision on an everyday basis very quickly, because only when you take decisions quickly, you will get ahead. You might make mistakes, but you will learn from your mistakes and you will get ahead. Business people, they do not think for a moment before taking decisions. Okay, they're very quick decision makers. Now, the people who would like to make their career in arts and who would like to prefer arts as their stream, I know that I am from a science background, but arts has always been my favorite stream because it consists of all the creative people and all the very thoughtful and reflective people. And I believe that people who can able to showcase their emotions, who are very creative, who are into writing, art, music, and who are into storytelling, they are the most interesting people you can ever meet. Okay, and believe me that art stream today has gone to a different level. Okay, uh, arts in today's world, we also call it as humanities. Okay, arts and humanities are the same thing, and you will find all the creative people in this field. uh, you will find all the good communicators, all the UPSC crack, all the IAS, IPS, IRS officers that you see today. Most of the people they belong from art stream. They have very good communication skills. All the best speakers across India, across the world that you see, they come from, most of them come from art stream. Okay, and most importantly, uh, these people, they are very good in research. Okay, because since they read a lot, since they write a lot, they're very good. Very good when taking out information and organizing information from books, media, or studies. All right. So these are the personality traits that you look into when you have to select arts as your stream. Okay, we have seen all three streams, that is your science, your commerce, and arts. Okay, so till here, I want to make sure that the students of 9th and 10th, if you're confused of what stream to take ahead, what stream to choose in 11th and 11th standard, just do a self-reflection test. Make sure that you figure out your strengths, your weaknesses, what you're interested in, and find out your personality traits. And according to that, select your stream. Okay.
Narayan, excuse me, sorry for the interruption.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, actually, there is a trend in India. That's why the most of the students, those who registered in this meeting, I think it's training continuously since last day. So maybe some
Okay, ma'am.
network connection problem is there. That's why the expected candidates have not joined. So
All right, ma'am.
what we understood, like imposed career choosing or imposed selection of screen. this has become a trend in India. Means like students wish to go with some another passion, but due to the pressure of the society, family, and parents, so many schools also like Royal Academy is totally different. This school has great vision. Here, the vision of this Royal Academy is to generate good citizens for the nation by occupying their streams by their own choice to make a harmony in the nation to the world. This is the main motto of the school. More than marketizing, or I would say, when we were studying, commercialization of agriculture was very much common. But now, commercialization of education has become a trend in India. So Royal Academy is totally not agreeing with that. Our vision is not commercializing education. Our vision is to build up a new generation by transformation. So what we observe here, students are pressurized to take otherwise with a trend. They wish to go behind the crowd science stream only. Basically means maths or bio. Actually, they are not aware what they will do after receiving that, after pursuing that, what they will do, what is their career options, are they good enough in doing this, are they logical, are they having any kind of curiosity, inquisitiveness. These things are not at all worried. These things are nobody questioned. These are not a concerned question in education sector itself. So I think we have to address the students in that way also. What is their choices, what is their problem for choosing their career, for choosing their streams, they are actually puzzled. Because when we
Indeed,
see
ma'am. Very right, ma'am.
coming for the request of like a minimum 50 to 55% mark is required for selection of the stream in class 11. But even with the 50-55% maths also, they are choosing maths where they are getting very poor marks in like mathematics. They don't have any strength in science also, but still they choose this. They prefer to choose this without knowing actually what is the consequences of the child, family, society, and the nation. So we have a vision to transform this thinking. See, what Narayan said is exactly correct. Because all streams are important. Only with one stream, we cannot run a society. We need every streams. This like protocol of the society is very prominent. So we have to address the students in that way. I think students also should participate in that discussion with Mr. Narayan. So what is their queries? What is their challenges which you are facing for choosing a stream? Valsala ma'am, may I invite Valsala also for concern about the same case? Valsala ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what I feel is like there are these socioeconomic, dynamics of each place, and the smaller places, they play a big role in the
Yeah,
children
yeah.
deciding their career. So, I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
the exposure and the influence, these are the two main factors that the children, when they are choosing their career, these are the two things that they are influenced with.
Yes,
So,
yes.
in Lalitpur, I mean, though the world is opening up, everyone has access to the social media and they can see the big, wide world. But in these smaller towns, a little smaller towns, the children are dictated more and more by the parents and the elders. So, and
Yes,
the elders have a very limited exposure and vision. So,
yes, yes.
but I think so. With the Royal Academy and under your leadership, Principal Ma'am, we are breaking lots of barriers. And in that step, this career counseling session also, I think so. In Lalitpur, this is the first time that anyone has had a career counseling session for the children. So we are
Yes, ma'am.
many barriers. We are exposing our children. We'll make a difference. And I think so what Narayan sir is saying makes a lot of sense. The children need to know these things. This is the basic of how you form your decisions. You have to understand your strength. You have to understand sometimes maybe it is not your strength, but you really want to do it. You're passionate about it. So you develop that. You pursue that. So, Mr. Narayan, you're going in the right track. I think so. And this is one of the many sessions that, God willing, we'll be conducting for our parents and students. And I think in the beginning, to make them identify where they stand, what their possibilities are, what their strengths are, and then make a wise and informed decision. So good work. I think so. You can continue with that. And maybe if the children and the participants participate more and speak their mind or their queries, no matter, I mean, we should make it very clear to the children and anyone who's attending the session today that no question is good, bad, or this thing. Whatever comes to their mind, this is a platform, they must ask it very, very informally, very, very without any kind of judgment and fear. And at the end of the session, after Mr. Narayan finishes his presentation, we can allocate 15-20 minutes for questions, and let us encourage our children to ask. And they can ask in any language that they feel comfortable as. It is a platform where anything that we are doing is for their benefit. Okay?
Yes, yes.
And them to benefit from it. So the children and the parents who are attending it, I would request them to note down their queries. They can ask any kind of question. Okay, and we will have many more sessions like this. This is the very first session that we are having. And then it will grow. The session will grow from one to the other, whatever the requirements are. So good work, Mr. Narayan, and good work, Principal Ma'am. Let's continue with it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Narayan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you may proceed, Narayan.
Yes, ma'am. Very, very good points that are made by Sindhu ma'am and the ma'am. These few of the questions that we really should be asking ourselves, especially when we belong from small towns. I myself am sitting in a very small village of Ratlam district in MP, and I know for a fact that when we do our education from small towns, a lot of times we have pressures from our family, pressures from our classmates, pressures from our, what do you say, family members, rishtadars, right? So, and they do kind of affect our decision. Okay, and because since we are not aware about what we are good in, we tend to rely on these people to take decision for ourselves, which is not at all good. Let me make sure that you and you only are responsible for your life decisions. So you have to make sure that you make your life decisions with utmost self-awareness. Okay, you have to make sure that you convince your parents, use research what you're good in, okay, and make sure that, because at the end of the day, you cannot blame anyone for what is going to happen with you in your career. Okay, wherever you will be, you yourself will be responsible for everything that will happen in your life. You cannot say that because of my parents, because of my friends, I chose that subject and I'm today this is my condition. No. Okay, so 10th के बाद में whatever decision that you take it by yourself. And what I think is, talking about the tier 3 to tier 4 cities, what schools should be doing is, along with a career counseling session of the students, we should also focus on conducting sessions with parents as well, where we do a interacting session with parents and try to understand their point of view, as well as educate them in a way that their kids get benefit out of it. Because what happens is, most of the families in small towns are not that much educated, not they do not know what goes on around the world, what is happening with the courses, with the careers, and whatever fixed mindsets that they have, they impose the same mindset on their children, which is absolutely not good. Okay, so this idea has been in my mind for a very long time, that along with the students, we should also be conducting session with parents, understand their point of view, and try and make sure that we try to change their mentality and their perspective about the different streams that we can choose after 10th standard. Okay. Also, students, whoever is there in this meeting, in this session, आप सभी को, you shouldn't be at all feel that हम कैसे पूछेंगे, या what if I have a doubt and I ask something and I'll feel bad about it? No. जो भी आपके doubts हैं, just ask it away, because कोई भी doubt छोटा या बड़ा नहीं होता है. We have all been in your place, okay? So we know how you feel about it. Do not for a moment hesitate about asking any questions that you have in your mind, okay? So let us continue with the session today. So we have completed a part where 9th and 10th student will get the confidence to select their streams. Okay. Now, students who have already selected their streams, whether they are in PCM, PCB, commerce, or arts, who are now confused as on what to do in their life after 12th standard. Let us focus on that. Okay. Now, for example, you are in 11th and 12th and you have taken PCM, which is physics, chemistry, and maths. Now you have n number of opportunities. A student of PCM can choose almost all the fields, okay? But the main fields they go forward to is either BTech, BArch, or BSc. Now you know BTech is Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Architecture, and Bachelor of Science, okay? We have several different engineering courses that is available in a lot of colleges. The conventional engineering is mechanical, civil, electrical, computer. Apart from this, you have several colleges offering aerospace, chemical, robotics, automobile, marine, petroleum. Now, as the word suggests, all this engineering focuses on a particular aspect. Okay, if you, for an example, talk about automobile engineering, this particular department will focus on all the types of vehicles and their manufacturing, their engines, their hardware to the software. Okay, if you are interested in the vehicles, if you're interested in cars, trucks, any kind of vehicles, you can definitely go ahead with automobile engineering. Okay, I want to focus on two particular departments that has that have a huge potential in the future. People who are interested in pursuing PCM, they must try to research in these departments. Okay, first is data analyst or data scientist, and second being artificial intelligence, AI, and cybersecurity. These departments are growing at an enormous amount year by year because their demand has been increasing tremendously. Now, if you are being confused as in what a data analyst do, a data analyst or a data scientist is something who gathers the data and then figure out the algorithm. For example, आप भले ही छोटे शहर में रहते हैं, but we all use an app called Amazon, right? Now, when you use Amazon to do any kind of shopping, for example, you want to buy a mobile phone, okay? You go on Amazon, you search a mobile phone, you search a particular brand, a particular price band, a particular feature. So when you try to search all these details on Amazon, this feeds this all this feed collects the data and sends it to the data scientist. Data scientist is then figure out your preferences, and then he will show all the mobile phones that you may not be thinking, but you will like looking at it. Okay, so that is a basic example of what a data scientist does. Okay, similarly, artificial intelligence, we all have been looking at it. You feed an enormous amount of data and you get answers out of a supercomputer. Okay, cybersecurity is one of the most famous engineering that we talk about in today's world, because if you know, when you call a person today, the first thing that you get a call is सावधान, आपके साथ में जो भी cyber security के frauds हो रहे हैं, please be careful about it. So but in case you do have, if you do face a cyber threat, cybersecurity expert is a person to go to, and they are the people who make sure that all the transactions are made carefully, and nothing, and no threats, and nothing should go wrong when you transact your money. Okay, so basically these are all the engineering departments over here. Let us see the colleges you can go towards. If you want to go to any government colleges like IIT or an IT or any government college, JEE Mains and JEE Advanced are the only way to pursue it. We all know about it. I don't have to dig deep into it. Okay. But apart from government colleges, if in case you want to go to a private university, if you prefer going to a private university, these are a few universities where you can go to. And apart from this, there are various universities you can go ahead and check online. These universities have their own entrance examination, which when you clear it, you can go ahead and get admission in it. BITS Pilani is in BITS. It's in Pilani. You can give BITSAT, which is its own examination. VIT Vellore conducts VIT Triple E. SRM Institute of Science and Technology conducts SRM JEEE. I did my graduation from SRM when back in the year in 2016. Amrita and Manipal, if there are other universities, you can go ahead. Then these are just a few universities. There are numerous universities you can research about and go to. Okay. Now talking about people, the students who took biology in grade 11th and 12th, NEET, I know for a fact that NEET is an examination, is the only examination if you want to have, if you want to make a career in MBBS, BMS, BHMS, or BDS. Before going ahead, let us talk about what these degrees are in themselves. Excuse me. MBBS is a degree where you study about allopathy medicine, which we eat on a regular basis when you go to a doctor. BAMS is a study of Ayurvedic medicine. BHMS is a study of homeopathic medicine. And BDS is a study of dental science. Okay. All these 4 degrees you'll get in private and government colleges only through the examination of NEET. Okay. Yes. Now, for the past 7 to 8 years, biotechnology engineering has been coming up with very sharp curves because as the hospitals are advancing, the technology, the machineries that we are using are also advancing. And biotechnology is a stream where you talk about all those advances in the biofield, in the hospitals. Uh, and a lot of colleges are offering biotechnology, private as well as government. Okay. If a person who would like to make a career in nursing, nursing is again one of the very vast, very like a lot of potential is there in nursing as well. Some of the colleges that provide good nursing courses are CMC Vellore, AFMC Pune, and Manipal, and Banaras Hindu University. And apart, these are like the top colleges. But if you want to do BSc in nursing, you have a lot of local colleges as well. Physiotherapy, for the people who do not know what physiotherapy is nothing but a treatment of body through movement and exercise. Okay, it's a very professional course. Okay, it's a very high demanding course nowadays because physiotherapy, if you go to any hospital after an accident or if you have a particular bone issue in your body, so a doctor suggests you to go to a therapist and do a physiotherapy on a regular basis. So it's again, this course have a very high potential in the future. Occupational therapy is something which consists of your mental and neurological condition. When a person is facing autism or any neurological diseases or a mental disease, and if you want to handle those clients, occupational therapy is something which you can go ahead with. Okay. B Pharma, as you all know, is a study of medicine. If you want to go ahead and make your career in medicine, you want to make your career, if you want to open a departmental store of medicine, you can go ahead with this particular course. So these are all the courses at the universities which are beneficial for the student of PCB, that is bio student. Now let us go on to the next. Careers of the student of commerce or the people who have chosen commerce and maths. Okay. All right. For the commerce student, can they have an option of doing BCom, BBA, economics, CA, ACCA, CS, and integrated program? Let us go. Let us talk about it one by one. Uh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, Bachelor of Commerce, BCom, that is a study of commerce. It's a study of all the commerce subjects in theory. Whereas when you study BBA, all the subjects that you study in the BCom put into practical use and they put it into BBA. In today's era, one of the most famous course that is talked about is integrated BBA plus MBA programs. Okay. Even I did not know about this from the time that I did my 11th and 12th. From that year, it started this particular program called IPM. Okay. If you have a good score in 10th or in 12th, and if you pass this particular exam that is conducted by IIM Indore, uh, they if you clear the examination and if you clear the interview, they will offer you something called a BBA MBA program, integrated BBA MBA program. You will do your BBA and MBA from the same college, and you will get really good packages from all the top companies in India as well as abroad. Okay, so people who are good in their data interpretation or logical reasoning, English, they can definitely go ahead with IPM. Do try it. I mean, I should say every person who are pursuing commerce and maths should give a try to this IPM program. Now, apart from this, the most uh, important career stream that we talk about is chartered accountancy, that is CA. If you want to pursue CA, you have different levels. You have to crack the foundation exam, then there is first level, then there is second level, and then there is internship. Okay. CA is also one of the most competitive examinations in India. But again, once you crack it, you have a golden future. Okay. Now, ACCA is something you must be coming across new because it is not something that a lot of people pursue. And I came across ACCA only when I was doing my engineering when I was in South. A lot of people from commerce background were pursuing ACCA. So what is ACCA? It's it's the same certified course what a CA does, but if you get an ACCA certification, you can practice auditing and accountancy for foreign clients as well. Okay, which means if you are a CA certified accountant, you can do auditing and accountancy in India. But if you are an ACCA certified accountant, you can practice your accountancy and auditing abroad as well. Okay. Now the third career a lot of people make, not a lot of people make, very few people make, is in company secretary. It's a very theoretical course where a student learn about all the corporate laws, all the SEBI laws, and they make sure that our company follows all the government regulated laws or not. Okay. So these are the courses that we have, like normal courses that we have in commerce field. Let us look at arts and humanities. Why I'm telling why I have the most interest in arts and humanities is because it offers you a variety of careers. Okay, civil services, all the UPSC candidates, all the IS, IPS, and IRS officers, most of them belongs from humanities background because they study about history, geography, political sciences, and all the major subjects that are required to know about India as a country. Okay, and which is very essential in order to essential for cracking UPSC examinations. Okay, so if you want to make a career in civil services, you should definitely go ahead with humanities as your stream. Second is law. People who are good in debating, people who like law as a career, they should definitely go ahead with it. PLAT is an exam which you have to clear in order to get any BLLB college. Okay. Journalism and mass communication is again is coming up very quickly in today's world, because if you want to go into media or journalist, if you want to become a journalist, if you want to become a channel representative, this is the course you should go to. Okay, if you want to do fashion designing, interior designing, graphic designing, definitely humanities is your stream. Again, hotel management is one of the most important careers that is talked about in today's market. Okay, and actually, people who are interested in hotel management should really pursue it because it has a great potential uh, in today's world. All right. Talking about BSW, it is not a lot of, it is not, this particular course is not well talked about. All the major foundations, NGOs, big foundations, they have BSW certified uh, individuals to handle their social work and handle their accountancy and stuff. Okay. And of course, you can do BA in any art subject as well. So these were all the basic courses, all the basic universities uh, that you can go to, whether you are in commerce stream, science stream, or an art stream. Okay. If you want to, okay, for art stream, if you want to go for mass communication, you have this IIMC uh, college, you have Symbiosis, you have IHM for hotel management. Uh, you have, if you want to pursue your career in design, these are all the government examinations for government colleges, especially. Okay, and of course, there are private colleges available to do any of it, any of the professional courses. Now, since I did my graduation from South India, okay, let me share a very quick, small story what I felt when when I joined SRM as my college. So when I was in school here, it's a small town. Where I stay, it's a very small town, and I used to be a very studious, hot shot. I mean, everybody in the school knew me, uh, and everybody in the school used to talk about me because I used to put my 100% effort. And but when I joined that college, I realized what we in a small town are lacking, and that is competition. When you go to a bigger place, especially to South India, you will know where you stand. Okay, because South Indian parents, South Indian states, South Indian cities, they are very particular about their education. Okay, because when I was in my first semester, when I sat for my entire semester, I was so depressed because I couldn't say a single word in front of those students because they were so well spoken, so well informed, and me from coming from a very small town, very humble background, didn't know what to do. But it was an opportunity for me to grow. I hung out with the people who were better than me. I hung out with people who grew up over there, and it helped my personality grew to an enormous level. Okay, whatever I am today, whatever that I am doing today is because of the personality that place groomed me into. Apart from my personal experiences, why we should prepare South India as your preferred higher education destination is because they have high quality education institutions. All major uh, institutions, be in engineering or commerce or arts, when you see all, I mean, South India has most of it. Most of the institutions are present in South India. Okay, They focus on education and discipline. They have a very strong technical ecosystem. They have a safety and living standard as well. I mean, when you send your kid over there, you don't have to worry about their safety at all. And they have a diversity of courses. You name a course and they will have it. Okay. So why I consider South India as your preferred destination is because not just the course, the place will transform your personality. It will make you a better person, and I'm damn sure about it. Okay. Now I'm done with my presentation. If at all any student have any kind of doubt or any kind of question, please go ahead and ask. Okay.
Narayan, it was well presented and it's grateful for the school. Concern is like that some queries are there in the chat box from the students.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Let me see the chat box, ma'am.
And Hemant sir is also available after your queries discussions. I'll invite Hemant sir also for his explanation.
All right. Let me check the chat box. Okay. There's a student called Shivam Namdev. He says that I don't like physics and chemistry. What stream should I choose? So, if you do not like physics and chemistry, you don't have to choose maths. You just have to figure out what you are good in, right? If you don't like physics and chemistry, are you good in bio, or are you good in business field? You just need to make sure, you just need to figure out what you are good in. Okay? Ask yourself questions कि मुझे क्या पसंद है? If I am pursuing, if I'm, मतलब सिर्फ 10th standard तक when you see yourself, you don't have a lot of subjects, okay? But when you see your real life, see if you have a business mindset, see if you have a very uh, creative mindset, okay? Figure out that. Ask yourself basic questions, okay? You don't have to uh, compulsively choose only PCM or PCB to make a career out of it, okay?
May I add to this, Shivam? If you are listening to what Narayan sir said, just understand that every subject is important. If you don't like and you don't feel that you have strength in one subject, there are other subjects which will lead you to a career path. Okay? You just have to see that where that subject is leading you, which career path it is leading to. Because all your education is for you to choose a career, to build a career, to stand on your feet. Okay? When we say that you select a subject which you are strong in, the reason behind that is that when you are good in a subject, you tend to be work hard in that, and then there are more chances of your succeeding in the career path that it leads to. Okay, every subject has a different career path. Sciences have a different career path. The humanities have a different career path. So you have to be very clear about it. You cannot just leave it at that I don't like a subject and stream. You have to pick a subject or, develop interest in it, or maybe sometimes necessarily do it because it leads to you to a specific career path. Okay. Even as simple as, even if you do masters in one subject, even as something like Sanskrit, Hindi, which people don't value too much, you can do masters in it. You can you can clear the net through it. You can be a professor in the colleges. They're very well paying jobs. You can do PhD in that. You can do some kind of other research in it. So there are different, this is just one example I'm giving you. And there are so many careers these days. There is no limitation to a subject and a career. That just leads you to a career path. But there are so many, apart from medical and engineering, there are so many in the entertainment, in the hospitality, in the designing. There's so many career paths. So you just, and don't get lost in too many choices as well, because there is another drawback of too many choices. Think clearly. The purpose of these kind of career counseling sessions is for you to focus more and more and wisely choose and put all your energy in that. Don't divert your energy, don't disperse your energy. Okay, no subject is bad. You just need to do well in whatever you're doing, because you have to face a competition. You have to face people who are wanting to take that career path. So to be better than the others, you need to be very well prepared. And for law also, there's another student, Sir Naran sir. I would request you to
Yes, yes,
answer that question too. Thank you so much.
definitely, ma'am.
Valsala
Ma'am,
ma'am
there
have
is
explained, excuse me, Narayan, like
yes,
Valsala
ma'am.
ma'am have explained in such a wonderful manner. Like I do really 101% supporting on her. Like this is a complete control of the society which has been imposed upon the students about the dignity. Like if somebody is choosing one area, they only would be dignified. This taboo has been made in the society. So Valsala ma'am has really said such a wonderful explanation that every stream has its own importance by supporting Narayan. So we have to clear to the society like esteem and respect. This is not confined in one section or one stream. It is there with every stream. I think Narayan should proceed with the next query in the chat box of the students.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
So
Excuse me, Narayan sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So there is a request from some students. So I'm taking their name. Students, you can now unmute yourself and ask your query directly. So first, Maheshwari classes, please ask your query.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Actually, sir, I have to go to in a research field, but I don't know where from I have to start. Like, if I have to go to IISc Bangalore, so I have to give a aptitude test called I don't remember the name, but there will be a stream called PCMB, and I've discussed with my teachers and my family members. They have told me that PCME will be tough and you can't manage it.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want to pursue PCMB as your stream so that you can get into a particular college. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Particular college, ISC Bangalore.
You want to get into ISC Bangalore. May I know which course do you want to pursue?
BSc in research.
BS in research in what field particularly? This should be a particular, because if a course
Like
demands your expertise.
computer science. This. Sir.
All right. So, okay, can I know your name?
Sir, my name is Devraj Singh, sir.
Yes, Dev. So, Devraj, if you want to pursue into computer science, there
Yes, sir.
isn't a necessity that you have to pursue bio as your stream. Okay, because
Yes.
although I know that you are very confident to pursue PCMB as your stream, but
Yes, sir.
ultimately you want to go into computer science department or course. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Devraj, I would suggest that you should go with PCM. Okay. Yes, it will give you a load of bio as well. There is no doubt that if you have the capability, you can crack it. But if you want to pursue computer science, then there is definitely no need of going ahead with the bio as your subject.
Sir,
Okay.
but when I have researched about the college, how to take admission in it, so Google says that you have to score in top 200 rank, like AIR top 200, and this is not necessary that you have scored in top 200, but it is necessary that you have PCMB. Then after you can take admission.
All right. So if in order to get admission into IISc college in Bangalore,
Yes,
it's
sir.
in Bangalore, right? Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's the eligibility criteria is for you to come from PCMB.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now I understand your question. So if you are very sure that you want to get into the same college, Okay, because
Yes.
to go ahead with computer science, you have a lot of other colleges in India as well. But if you want to get into only that particular college, and you,
Yes.
if you are confident that you can crack bio and physics at the same time, bio and maths at the same time, then
Yes.
go ahead, no issues. Okay, convincing your parents might be an issue, but then you should be clear about what you have to pursue. Okay.
Yes, sir. And the second option will be NEET can be option, sir.
Definitely. If you pursue your stream, if you take your stream as PCMB, you will have both options in order to, whether you want to pursue with J, whether you want to give JE as your examinations or NEET as an examination. But
Sir,
let me
it
make
will be a
sure,
good. Yes.
let me make sure that it will not be an easy task for you to give both the exams simultaneously. I'm not questioning your integrity or your level of intelligence. I'm just saying that it won't be a piece of cake. That is all. Okay, Devraj?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
Sir, there is one
Yes.
query from Mr. Shivam Namdev. They are saying that their parents are forcing them to math, and he's not liking math. So parents are saying there is no career with math without math.
Okay. So if so this is like a very common problem that a lot of people face in a small in a, like small towns. All you can do is convince your parents, okay, that maths is not something you excel at, and even if forcefully you take math, you might not give your best, and ultimately your results will get affected from it. Okay, so what I can do over here is try to convince them, try to bring your parents to the school, keep maybe make your parents meet with your teacher so that your teacher can help them out, help them understand your strengths as well. Okay. Yes. Any other
How
question?
many students?
uh,
Yes. Hello, sir.
yes, yes.
यस सर क्या हम लोग सर किसी प्राइवेट कॉलेज या एब्रॉड जाके नहीं सर बीएससी परस्यू कर सकते?
BSc.
Yes, sir. In research, computer
BSc in
science.
research in computer
Yes, sir.
science.
Yes.
कर सकते हैं ना, क्यों नहीं कर सकते हैं? Okay, there are different private universities. It's just that you have to research about it. Okay,
Yeah.
and if you are financially very well, there are a lot of private universities that are offering such programs as well. You just have to research such universities, and you can go ahead with it. I would prefer you to try and select a Indian university as of now. But if you want to
Yes.
pursue MSc ahead, you can definitely go abroad and pursue your MSc.
Narayan, actually, sorry for the interruption. Narayan, like Oja sir, I think you may be knowing Oja sir. He has very
Yes,
good
ma'am.
connectivity with the European universities, and many of the
Yes,
students
yes.
joining with the European universities under his guidance, and he helped right from 0 to 100. So if
Yeah,
any
yeah, yeah.
student have any such kind of challenges to move to abroad, I think we can help them in that way also, but that we would discuss further.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. See,
Okay.
all you have to do is to have a path. Okay. Once you have fixed your path, once you have an open, when you have an option in your hand, then you can pursue it. But if you are confused, we can't do anything about it. Okay. So there is the most important aspect is have an options in your hand, research about it, and whichever is feasible
The
to you,
only
go ahead.
confusion is in that I have to take PCB or PCMB, sir.
If you are very particular about going into the same university, then you can go with
Yes.
PCMB. But I wouldn't recommend you to fix on one particular university. Okay.
Yes.
because if you want to, because there are n number of universities that will just have an eligibility criteria of PCM for a career in research in computer science. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, is there is
They
any
don't
option with JEE exam to pursue BSc in research?
I don't think with JEE you will be able to get admission in any because JEE is mainly for engineering courses.
Yes, sir. BTech.
Yes, BTech.
Yes.
If you want to do BSc in research, there will be a lot of college. You just have to, I mean, even I am not aware about it. You just have to go ahead and research about it. Okay.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dev.
So, thank you.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, students.
There is only
Yes.
one last query from a girl of
Yes.
grade 9. This she was asking, what is B Pharma?
What is
B Pharma.
B Pharma? Okay. So B Pharma is bachelor's in pharmacy. Okay. बहुत ही simple example है. If अगर आपको कोई भी medicine कहीं लेने जानी होती है तो आप कहाँ जाते हैं? Medical store. In order to open a medical store, the owner of the medical store should have a degree called Bachelor of Pharmacy, which means that he has studied about medicines. Okay. So B Pharma is nothing but study of medicines, different drugs uh, of different illnesses. I mean, you will read in detail what medicine is responsible, or what medicine contains what drugs, and what drugs are responsible, what illness symptoms, and everything else. Okay.
Sir, good morning.
Hello, Vedika.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Vedika.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Tanya.
Sir, so I have been preparing for class since April, but my
Okay.
parents are a bit disappointed with me because they don't want me to pursue law as a career. So I don't know how to convince them because I took humanities and still they are so disappointed. They want me to choose commerce as a stream and want me to do complete my BBA and do MBA from abroad.
All right. Tanya, may I know in which class you are right now?
I am in 11th currently.
Okay, you are in 11th standard and you are pursuing humanities as your stream. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tanya. And it's very good to hear that you have already started preparing for CLAT, because not a lot of students are clear about their goal. Okay. So now the problem is convincing your parents. Okay. So what you have to do, Tanya, is you have to explain it to them why you chose this field as your option. Okay. Although every parents think good about us, but then if you tell them what your strengths are and what you would like to do in your career, and you are absolutely clear about it, you just have to gain their confidence again. Okay. And in case you are not able to do that, your school is always there to help you. Okay. There's principal ma'am, there is staff, the staff is there. So they will definitely help your parents understand your point of view and your strength as well. Okay, Tanya?
Yes, sir. I want to complete my law with bachelor's in social work, like bachelor's in social work with LLB. But they are saying BBA plus LLB would be better. But there is no sense of doing BBA with LLB. Like as I already took humanities.
Right. That makes sense, Tanya, definitely. So if you have already chosen humanities and you do have an interest in humanities, and if you want to pursue your career in BSW or in LLB, there's no denying of it. Okay. And if you have the skill set required for this particular stream, go ahead with it. Okay. If you have any difficulty, please do consult with the school staff and principal ma'am. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
For somebody who's interested in the social science, social work, and bachelor's in social work, I would request you to do a little bit research about the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Okay, they have very good courses there. and the placement is also very good. See, the parents only worry about your career choices because they feel that, every career will not be so financially secure for you. Once they know that the careers that you are thinking, a different career path, will also be equally financially secure for you, will go pay you good salaries, you'll get job security, then I think they will understand it. I would request you to research a little bit about Tata Institute of Social Sciences, TIS. They have lovely courses like that. And they're one of the best in the country and in the world as well. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Sir, is there any other query? Otherwise, I will have to
No, ma'am.
invite.
All the queries has been done.
Okay.
We can go
Hemant,
to our next session.
Hemant sir? Hemant Sisodia sir?
Yes, ma'am. I am here only.
I would like to invite Hemant Sisodia sir, and he is having great experience of working with Shiksha Ratan for more than 1 decade. So it's great honor that you are so busy person, and within this limited area, you gave your permission. You have approved for getting your appointment. It's a very happy moment for us. So I would like to proceed with your content also for Lalitpur students. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. First of all, very well, last session was conducted by Mr. Narayan, sir, and he has explained so much thing very well and so much clear all the thing with the students and parents also, that what area we have to choose after 10th. That was very important. So now just today the main problem of the most of the students are that where we have to go. Means nowadays, now the era is just going like that. We have to just go for the coaching, for just preparing for the IIT, for preparing for the NET examination, for CLAT examination, and so on, etc., etc. But the major thing is that students are not aware about the schooling and the coaching. These two are very important things are there. I mean, we can say that these are the two educational institutes are very well, and most of the students are just running like that rush कि हमें जाना है बस जाना है, we have to just go for the coaching, and we have to crack that examination and so on, and most of the things. Or nowadays most means 2 and 3% students having some target. Just like that, I heard that Tanya is there. Tanya had already decided that she want to clear their flat examination. She want to do better in social work. So her vision is clear now. But the problem is that this number of students are very much less in our India. So basically, the main problem that I have just facing in the last 22 year my experience, and उसके बाद जो मुझे लगा कि that why the students are just going in a coaching industries, and the failure percentage of coaching industries is very much high. अगर हम देखें स्कूल और कोचिंग में, अगर हम उस बच्चा आफ्टर 10th, the main problem is that after 10th students want to just move out to the coaching industry. They just think like that we have to just go there and just paying so much thing and just to clear that examination what I want to मतलब मेरा वहाँ करियर वहाँ होगा, मुझे वहाँ पहुँचना होगा, मुझे वहाँ पे पहुँच के मैं अपनी लाइफ में ये सेटल कर लूंगा. लेकिन the main problem is that you have to know that what is the school and what means basically what are the main importance of schooling and what are the main importance of coaching. So today I just want to explain you about the means both institutes are very well good. They are running their means their education policies are different and something. But today I am here to just explain you that why we have to choose schooling and why we have to choose this coaching. According to me, अगर मैं अपने बारे में बताऊं तो पिछले 11+ ईयर से कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री में भी रहा हूँ। ठीक है, उससे पहले स्कूल विद कोचिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स में भी रहा हूँ। ठीक है, बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स कंडक्ट किए हैं, बहुत सारा चीजें अपनी लाइफ में देखी है। 22+ ईयर एक्सपीरियंस मीन्स बहुत सो मैनी मीन्स circumstances were there in the education field. So the main problem of the student is that they are just don't aware about choosing their career either in schooling or not in the coaching industry. मतलब उनको क्लियर नहीं है कि मुझे स्कूलिंग में मुझे क्या मिल सकता है या मुझे कोचिंग में मुझे क्या मिल सकता है या क्या नहीं मिल सकता है। द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट स्कूल जो है हमारे लिए वो हमारे होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। मीन्स what we want to just get in our school, we have to just हम कह सकते हैं कि स्कूल के अंदर हमें हाउ टू डील विद अवर कलीग्स, हाउ टू डील विद अवर पेरेंट्स, हाउ टू डील विद अवर टीचर्स, how to deal with our peer communications with their. So many things are there in the school. Just like that, in this slide you have just thing written is there. Schooling provides holistic education while the coaching focuses on exam preparation only. Okay, कोचिंग जो है वो एक लिमिटेड एरिया है उसके पास, वो लिमिटेड कुछ चीज के अंदर वो क्या करना चाहता है कि आपका जिस भी कोर्स में आपने एडमिशन लिया, देयर एम इज टू जस्ट क्लियर दैट एग्जामिनेशन ओनली, nothing else. While school offers a balanced curriculum, they have some strategic curriculum like CBSE board, state boards curriculum is there. They all were designed by the educationists. By we can say that the Indian educationists just designed that curriculum. So school offers a balanced curriculum. Their academic plan is there. Their arts activities will be there. Their sports activity will be there. So overall, their development will be there like a policy development. That will be more important for the any student. While coaching is only exam specific, and they are very limited in scope. How they are limited in scope? Because they aim to just clear that examination for that student also. उनका एम यह है कि वो एक बच्चे ने अगर एडमिशन लिया है तो वो बच्चा वहां पे एडमिशन लेने के बाद उस एग्जाम को क्रैक करे। ठीक है, उसका एम यह है कि वो बच्चा जब एग्जाम क्रैक करेगा तो उसके लिए उसको ये मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस को अटेम्प्ट करना है। तो वो उसका फोकस कराता है कि द क्वेश्चन इज गिवन इन द एग्जामिनेशन लाइक दैट, द PYQs आर देयर, जस्ट यू हैव टू सॉल्व दैट PYQs, previous years questions, and just crack that examination by doing all this thing. And then plenty of questions like that in their daily problem practices. And just students are just running and just solving the questions and just they want to crack that examination only, nothing else. In school, we have qualified and trained teachers. But while we are from in this platform, I am not just telling you that coaching faculties are not well trained, but school faculties are more far better than the coaching faculties because there are number of means trainings are there conducted by the CBSE board, by the state board, by the ICSE board, by the means the business board. Means so many trainings were conducted by the different boards of India, and that's why the students you get your knowledge by your school teachers are very well trained teachers. That's why they are just able to teach you like a in a very particular or just decent manner. And the most important thing is then long term relationship with the students. एक टीचर जो है वो बच्चे को जानता है कि उस बच्चे में किसमें क्या चीज अच्छी है और किसमें क्या चीज अच्छी नहीं है। कैसे कोई स्टूडेंट ये चूज ऑप्शन जो भी उसका करियर है वो वहाँ पे उस एरिया को चूज करे। ठीक है, किस फील्ड में वो अच्छा कर सकता है। बिकॉज आई हर्ड दैट इन द लास्ट सेशन वन ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स आर जस्ट डोंट वांट टू like physics, chemistry, mathematics. Some student, one of the student told about the maths also. They don't like maths, but without maths we are not able to doing anything. No, without maths we can also do so many things that the already Narayan sir told you that there are plenty of options, plenty of courses, plenty of degrees and diplomas are there to just grab it and just acquire what you want to achieve in your life. You can achieve by that. In a school, social development will be just developed here. School promote interaction with the students, with the teachers, with your colleagues. Students, school promotes your teamwork and communication also. Means the most of the problem is that in our India, the language issues are very, 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 very complicated equation and problem for most of the schools. In your area also, means I don't know that there are more than 2 and 3 schools that their students are able to speak in English and speak in different languages, speak in properly in Hindi also. Then the communication skills will be developed only in the school environment only, not in the coaching industries. While in the coaching centers, focus on individual academic performance. But while in school, overall the class size, class batch students, the school का main aim है to improve all the students present in that particular class to just get that much knowledge. Either they improve their skill in art area, in different values, in sports also, and in the academic session also. Means the different students having a different capability. And in school, students are able to understand by self that what in which field I am very just good and I can do better in my life in that particular field. Either in sports also, you can do so many things. But while that is the weak point of coaching industry, कि coaching के अंदर आपको आपका sports skills, आपका writing skills and how to write the examination, you don't know about the this all these things. And the most important thing is that the time management and the balance that will be just designed, or we can say that management skills will be developed by your school teachers only. Your school provides you a particular routine for studying, for eating, for sports activity, for so many things. While coaching often leads to academic pressure and the burnout. Just their aim is to just crack that examination. That's why coaching have limited area to develop you, limited area to just balance your life. They are not able to give you the time management according to your just overall development. They are just to focus you. Their aim is to just they want to just prepare their time management, but to crack that examination only, nothing else. इसीलिए स्कूल जो है वो कोचिंग और दोनों में अगर देखा जाए तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. वन मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इज दैट द कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवनेस. Schools are generally more affordable. Their fees are very low. In that fees, you just gain so much things like how to speak, then how to walk, how to deal with your colleagues. Means peer activities are there because every students have the different capability. As I told you before, that they can learn with your peer also. They can just develop one of the skills by helping not by your teachers while you but by as well as with your colleagues also. But coaching industries is so much expensive, and the most important thing is that they have no guaranteed results. It doesn't mean that we have to just choose that course and just admit it in the coaching industry and just think that we have 100% guarantee to that crack your examination. No one coaching in just in nowadays that told you that we 100% students clear that examination. The most important thing is that real life skills and the holistic growth, as already I told you, that will be developed in the school only. A school emphasizes extracurriculars and the personal development, like while coaching lacks focus on non-academic skills. They are not able to told you that you have to write the theory examination in that manner. You have to do the practical courses, practicals in your of your different subjects in the coaching industry. They are not able to just develop your that skill. कोचिंग का सबसे बड़ा ड्रॉबैक यही है कि वो आपको ये सब चीजें नहीं बता पा रहा है कि आप कैसे अपनी लाइफ के अंदर फोकस करें, कैसे आप वो चीज को कोई भी चीज को जैसे डेवलपमेंट करना है. द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट इन योर एरिया मीन्स in means some parents are there also and some students are also here in this session, and just we just go out from our house and just search it, five house left and five house right hand side, and just search it how many of the students are able to talk in English language. That is most important in your area. The new team that principal that Royal Academy just having is just planning for the different just improvement of your life. they are just just want to aware all that person of that area कि आप अपनी लाइफ में क्या करें, कहाँ पहुंचे, and how you just get all these things, and that is the most important thing that you have all have now. Come to the next one, sir. Next, अगर हम बात करें, so many students and parents were discussing in the last time that I have just good comment of their voices from the students and the parents. School gave me confidence and the exposure, not just exam preparation. So a high school student told that कि स्कूल ने मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस दिया है, मुझे एक्सपोजर दिया है, सिर्फ केवल एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन के लिए तैयार नहीं किया है, उसने मुझे इन सब चीजों के अंदर भी कहीं ना कहीं प्रिपेयर किया है। वहीं एक पेरेंट्स का कहना भी ये होता है कि माई चाइल्ड ग्रू इन मैनी एरियाज थ्रू स्कूल, नॉट जस्ट अकेडमी। पेरेंट्स से ये भी है। अगर हम बात करें तो आज की तारीख में जो एक रेस लगी हुई है कि कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री में जाना, आफ्टर 10th वी हैव टू चूज द PCM or PCB for the going for the IIT JEE or the NET examination, and for the just we are preparing for the after 12th we are doing the bachelor degree with the preparing with that BSc bachelor degree we are preparing for the UPSC examination. I want to crack that examination, but the most important thing is that there are so many things were developed in school only, nothing else. So that type of voices are coming from the students and the parents also. अगर हम बात करें कि अगर स्कूल की और कोचिंग में हम बात करें, तो अगर हम देखते हैं नेक्स्ट में सर, तो उसमें अगर हम देखते हैं तो यहाँ पे हमें ये भी मिलता है कि स्कूल जो है आपके कंक्लूड करें तो स्कूल जो है वो आपके सपोर्ट करेगा ओवरऑल ग्रोथ के लिए, ओवरऑल डेवलपमेंट के लिए, जबकि कोचिंग जो है वो सिर्फ एग्जाम के लिए ही आपको फोकस करवा सकता है, और वो भी सिर्फ इतना नॉलेज गेन कराएगा कि आपको वो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस, हाउ टू डील विद दैट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस एंड हाउ टू सॉल्व इट विदाउट नेगेटिव मार्किंग. So I think that choose schooling for a foundation for life, because in most of the schools in your area also, that some of the schools are planning for the foundation classes. So that is most important. I don't tell you that the coaching industry is a worst industry. मेरा कहना ये बिल्कुल भी नहीं है कि कोचिंग में जाना बेकार है, बट मेरा कहना ये है कि अगर आपको स्कूल के साथ आपका फाउंडेशन अगर स्ट्रांग हो जाता है, अगर आप बेसिक इंग्लिश, बेसिक मैथ्स, बेसिक साइंस, बेसिक सोशल स्टडीज अगर आप अच्छे से इम्प्रूव कर लेते हैं, अच्छे से सीख जाते हैं स्कूल के साथ, तो आने वाले फ्यूचर में जो आफ्टर 10th यू हैव टू ऑप्ट दैट करियर ऑप्शंस, मींस आइदर यू हैव टू गो टू द साइंस और द कॉमर्स एंड द आर्ट्स ह्यूमैनिटी सेक्शन. तो आपका विजन क्लियर होगा कि आफ्टर 12th यू हैव टू क्लियर दैट एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन फॉर योर पर्टिकुलर फील्ड. So this is all about the basic thing about the schooling and means we can say that the coaching. But but I want to just ask you that if you have any doubt regarding the schooling and the coaching, we'll discuss one by one, and just that will be more beneficial for all the students and the parents also. Yes, please.
Anuj sir, please check the chat box.
Dear student, is there any query?
It was wonderful presentation, and thank you, Hemant sir, for your presence in this meeting. And the entire management team of the Royal Academy is thankful to everybody. I think we should have 1 or 2 minutes discussion about the entire program which we have started today. So I would like to address Valsala ma'am also among this, Narayan sir also, same way with Hemant Sisodia sir also. Like sir, what I observed, like this 21st century is facing such a drastic challenge that I would call that is diabolical subversion. This is a process which is originated in the society just because of the fast pace upgradation of the biotechnology and information technology. See, nobody can stop the growth of these two streams. Then ultimately, what is happening in the society? 90% of the total population, just because of the students' wrong choosing of their stream as well as their career, they would be considered as underestimated sections of the society, because the most esteemed and intelligentsia of the society, 10% people will be sitting in the different corners of the world, and they will be designing the algorithms for the rest of the 90% of the world. In that case, what happens? Due to the pressure of the society, due to the pressure of the school, due to the pressure of the parents, the students will choose a stream which is not actually worth for them. Ultimately, they won't be able to do anything what they really want to do. So we wish to make an analysis on this, that this world is open for everybody. Every stream has its own importance, and no child is with a zero intelligence. Every child is different because every child is unique. Every child is possessing some unique capabilities and potencies, and the purpose of educational institution must be to identify their potencies and talents where it is accumulated in them. So I would like to conclude this session by thanking everybody who participated in this. Thank you, students. On behalf of Royal Academy, I extend my gratitude and thanks to every host members and the people, those who joined as the resource person also for further. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am,
you
and
so much, ma'am.
congratulations for organizing this. I thank all the resource persons also for their valuable time and guidance. And I think this is just the first step. There's a long way to go. Like the children also shared that the problems that they're facing, the gap in the understanding, the communication gap. We need to do more sessions frequently and stay in contact with the parents, communicate with the parents, and try to make them understand and secure in the choices that the children make. So all the very best. And I hope this continues with connectivity. And I hope that we make a difference. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
So, Trusted Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I think it's time to conclude the meeting. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Principal ma'am. Thank you, Ryan sir. Thank you, Hemant sir. This is a time we can leave the meeting now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.